And welcome back, everybody. See Your Beauty. You see it? See Your Beauty. It's a back-to-school event. It's going to promote self-love and the keys to success for teens. Here to tell us more, we have the Executive Director of Providing Proof and the core. We have Rackeal, Harrell, Chantelle Brunell, and Youth Participant Aaliyah Wright. Welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you.
Give yourselves a big round of applause. So what's it all about? Tell us.
So providing proof means is an acronym for preventative resources, often overlooked about finances. And the mission of providing proof is to provide resources that youth in urban and rural communities wouldn't normally have access to.
Right.
So we provide them with free workshops and strategic curriculums to help them getting to just financially responsible habits early so that they can be financially responsible adults. So we are partnering up with the core because they're having their back to school event, and we are just a participant in what's already scheduled for their event as far as us giving us.
The core is in the house. Gotta start from the core, right?
Yes.
You guys got a wonderful partnership going on?
Yeah.
When is this going to take place?
On September 9th from 2:30 to 7:30 at the Harlem YMCA on 135th Street.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the core.
So the core is also an acronym. It's the community of radical evolution. So my main focus in my organization is to engage the community to select children that they feel need the resources and help that we provide. So basically, the radicalness about it is basically asking the community to engage in that space. So how I selected the girls was I used my social media platforms and I asked people, like, you know, pick the girls that you feel that can be deserving of a day of beauty. They're gonna receive beauty makeovers. They're gonna receive school supplies, pencils, pens, book bags, and there's gonna be some tablet giveaways, and it's gonna just be an awesome day. And you know, love is a very radical thing, and we want to make sure that the see your beauty is not just what you see on the inside, but knowing that you are loved. So we want to focus on the love part and the aspect of that. And we're going to, the tools that we use is our community and the arts, whether it's doing hair or whether it's dance or singing, poetry. We want to use those things so they can express themselves in a way that contribute to the world's growth.
And Aaliyah, is this right for you?
Yes.
Aaliyah Wright, isn't it?
I'm a dancer, so I get to like have publicity and be seen, and like it furthers my career. And since we're having like people dance, I can dance with them, and like I can get known, and people can get known too.
That's what's up. If we put on some music, can you dance? Not now. Talk to my agent. But we'll get a chance to see you dance at the event on the 9th.
She's going to be a part of a dance group. There's a dance group there from the community. It's called Niecy's Angels. So she's a part of the dance group, and they are just a dance group. It's a young lady by the name of Dantice, and she gets all the kids together in the community, and they just practice. Sometimes they practice. I'll be like, you have to come home now. Like it's 9 o'clock, but they'll practice all day.
That's right. That's how you do it, though.
It keeps them off the street and out of trouble.
Put you all into it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a good thing for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is way out of a normal just back to school thing.
Yeah.
Right here. Here's a pencil.
Yeah.
Right.
Or pencil.
Yeah.
It has backpacks and all that other stuff that you get, and then you know,
And then
they learn financial stuff and beauty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there'll be other local community organizations as well giving out information about the resources that they provide within the community, which is also something that's beneficial. So even if they're not, if we were to get additional people to come, if they're not a part of the selected girls that are receiving these the makeovers, there'll still be other avenues for them to receive information and
That a makeover consists of hairstyling, makeup, and all that stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm a hairstylist located in
Get
Harlem.
out of
So
here.
Yes.
it was since a little girl, it's been a dream of mine to be an activist. And I said, what better way to activate, you know, in your community by being able to transform, you know, and being able to cover them. Like when you do your, when you style people hair, you're covering them, you're over their heads. And it's very important that we be able to transform other people and also ourselves through gifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what message do you give to people like Aaliyah who want to participate?
And the
As far as getting good grades and keeping up with everything, making the grade.
Yeah. Believing in yourself is a very, very important focus in the core. You know, it's so hard to believe in yourself when you see so many things in front of you that tell you that you should be other than. You have your social media platforms that encourage kids to be inauthentic to who they really are. So I really, really, really stress being authentic. There's nothing better than that in this world. Like you have to be yourself. That's the only
And
way.
let your social media be with
Yes.
people instead of on the device all the time. I mean, this is it. This is what we're doing. But when you want to, my original social media was being out in the public and looking you in the eyes, shaking
Right.
your hand and saying hello. You know, that's the real social media.
right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Being social, but then they have these devices that put a little thing in between everything, and you can't see the expression on the person's face when
Right.
they're saying something to you. They can say one thing and you can take it another way.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute, did they just? If you write in caps, you know,
Yeah.
So how did you guys come up with this?
Oh, well, Rackeal is my beautiful, most favorite client in the world. And basically, we was in the chair brainstorming about how we can come together in this community.
That's how you do
and,
it, yeah.
you know, she is a blessing, a total blessing to me. And her organization is something that I need myself. So she is a great partner in what we're doing, and it's just surreal.
Talk more about your organization. How'd you get it started?
So I'm an accountant, and I do.
So she's the money lady.
I do. At one point, was doing money management workshops for adults, older people, and it was
Yeah.
surprising to see how many people lack the basic knowledge of just finances, or what I would think of basic knowledge. So I was at a fundraising event for another not-for-profit, and this clinical social worker was talking about, in her field, intervention and preventative resources that they provide. So I said, I believe God just gives me everything. So it just had this enlightening moment that instead of doing intervention services, do preventive services, and get the youth, get them at a young age so that they see this. Everything around them now becomes an awareness for finances, so that as you're getting older, it just develops and it builds, so that now that you're a responsible adult and you don't need intervention services, you're already aware and you're making better financial decisions. Which
And they don't teach a lot of
give you
that
an
in school.
advantage at
They
life.
don't teach financial literacy in school.
Not in the urban and really in the urban and rural areas,
Yeah.
which is the communities that we serve. So I like to call it supplemental education, because it's something, and it's free. Everything is free. Our curriculums are free.
You
Our
should
events
market
are
that.
free.
Put that in a little vitamin jar.
Absolutely.
Make sure you take your supplements now.
Right. But it's free, and we want to eventually, like I said, get to the point where we're also giving them tuition assistance and
great.
just providing them resources so that they can be financially responsible adults.
So you're gonna have all this under one roof. So tell us more
Yes.
about the event.
Oh, so basically, out of the salon that I'm working with, she's gonna sponsor. The girls are gonna come, and first they're gonna experience the salon environment. Not a lot of girls really get to the salon as much. So we're gonna have them come, have breakfast, experience the salon environment, and then we're gonna go towards the YMCA, which is a couple of blocks from where I work. And basically they're gonna be greeted there by Living Proof, a spoken word artist, some dancing, some art. And basically we're gonna be styling their hair. So we have about like 5 to 6 hairstylists, some makeup artists there. There's gonna be a photographer there to take their before and after pictures and just get them to know who they are. That's a very,
Feel
very
good about
important
yourself.
tool.
Self-esteem.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have your back-to-school supplies. You'll be looking good, feeling good from head to toe. You'll be prepared, and you'll learn how to keep some money in your pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll have
Yep.
presenters
She hooked you up with a
there,
bank
yes.
account? She started you out? Here's $100. You can use maybe 20, 30 of it, but put the rest in the
Yeah.
account and leave
Right.
it there and act like it's not there anymore.
Right, and we'll have there'll be several presenters there that presents on behind the expression, talking about self-confidence
Yes.
and credit budgeting and other local community
Oh, we gotta make sure we get down to
organizations.
this
So
event.
it's going to be an amazing event.
Let me have
one
the,
of many.
The information's on here, right?
We
Let's
can
see
give
if we
it,
can get that.
yeah. Yeah.
And then FM's gonna take some information from you
Okay,
too.
no problem.
Where can we go for more information on this?
Oh,
Is there a website? Or anything?
yes. The corelove.org is the website, and I have an Instagram. It's called the core _1. So you can go on there and get more information about the event. Yeah, and Rackeal also.
My organization is providingproof.org. And yeah, we have a whole list of upcoming events that we plan to get out. Everything is free, and we segregate it. We have the 6 to 8-year-olds, 9 to 12, 13 to 17, and 18 to 21. Actually, our next event is October 8th, and we're having an event for the 18 to 21-year-olds, which is going to be very dynamic, and everything is free, but it'll be held in Westchester County.
All right, let us
So
know
yeah,
about
we're
it.
just
Yes, let us know
excited
about it.
about the movement and giving back to the community
So
and the
Leah,
impact
you're
that
in
we
good
have.
hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in good hands.
Yes.
Ask me about the dough when you after we get off the air, after we get off the set. Ask me about the dough. How can I start this account? You know, you probably started one already, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
You want me to contribute to it too?
If you want.
Contribute to Aaliyah's account. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll hook up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll start you off with $1 million, but you have
Oh, okay.
to. I'm only kidding. I know we're live on it. All right. Give them a big hand, everybody. Rackeal, Chantelle, and Aaliyah. Thank you
Yes.
guys so
Thank
much.
you
It was
so much.
amazing.
All right. Stick around for a while.
Thank
We've
you.
got to take a quick break right here, but stay tuned. On deck, we've got more next.